Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Mum, what are you talking about? Of course you married.
For God's sake, explain yourself, woman. What do you want about?
It's all your fault. I wanted a proper church wedding, but no. It had to be something quick and cheap. Well, it looks like you got what you paid for. Nothing.
Second childhood. She's been on the verge of it for years.
Oh, Mum.
That old skinflint. He got some itinerant minister to marry us. Gave him 2 shillings for his trouble.
Some men worked all day for less than that back then.
Trouble was, he wasn't a minister at all.
You mean he was some sort of con man?
That's right, a complete phony. The man at the registry office said they'd come across at least 50 couples he'd tricked. If you'd let me pay to go to the city to get married, this would never have happened.
Fair go. Bloke's got some pride. He couldn't let you pay for the wedding.
No, but you were too tight to let the moths out of your wallet, weren't you? 2 shillings. That's what it cost you to make me an unmarried mother all these years.
But that means that Max and Tom and I are...
Wrong side of the sheets, all of you.
Oh, my God. Well, you two are going to have to get married immediately.
Get married? To her? You're joking. We're just about to get divorced, weren't we? Well, I think this saves us both time and money. We're both free now to go our own ways.
It suits me. If I've been a scarlet woman all these years, I may as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb. Start kicking up my heels and enjoying life for a bit.
Too right. You go your way and I'll go mine.
Oh, no, hang on. You're not going to leave us illegitimate.
Well, if they get married now, it's not going to change that. It's too late.
Charlene, I'd like to talk to your grandparents alone, if you don't mind.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll just be next door.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself.
Me? Don't you go pointing the finger in this direction, Edna Ramsay.
I am not Edna Ramsay. Edna Wilkins I was born, and Edna Wilkins I still am.
Yes. Well, we're going to have to get you turned into a Ramsay as quickly as possible.
No, not on your Nelly.
For once I agree with the old bat.
Oh, Clive, I just don't know what to do about it.
Well, it has to be up to them. You can't force them to get married.
But they're my parents, and they've never been legally married. Oh, I'm so ashamed.
I don't see why. They thought they were married. What difference does it make?
It makes a great deal of difference to me. Besides, it means that Max and Tom and I are... well, you know.
Things like that don't really matter, Madge.
They do to me.
Hey, come on. Some of the world's greatest people were illegitimate.
Who?
There are lots of them. Alexander the Great. Who ever heard of his parents?
Oh, thanks, Clarke. You're a great comfort.
Mum's making such a big deal about it. What does it matter anyway?
I don't know. I still reckon marriage is pretty important.
I'm just an old-fashioned boy, hey? Well, there's little Miss Poison Pen.
Yeah, well, why don't we just keep away from her, okay?
What? After what she did to you, you're letting her get away with it.
I don't really want to cause any more hassles.
She should have got what was coming to her. Yeah, I think so too. Well, I'm going to tell her what I think of her anyway.
Lenny?
You're real scum, Parker. Who cares what you think?
You're not going to show those letters to anyone else, are you?
Do you think I'd want anyone else to see that rubbish? I burnt them.
Well, no evidence now then, is there? Can't take it any further.
I said I wasn't going to anyway.
So you get away with it. Well, someone ought to teach you a lesson that you won't forget.
Lay one hand on me, my parents will sue you for assault.
Oh, Susie, don't scare me.
Leave it, Lenny.
You're just a lout.
Well, at least I haven't got a foul mouth like you. All the rubbish you wrote about Mike.
It's probably odd too. He's probably doing it all to her anyway. Rotten little...
What's going on here?
Is she all right?
Yeah.
She's unconscious. What happened?
She tripped over a bag.
Oh, don't let them hit me again. Mum's gonna kill me.
That's nothing compared to what Gran's gonna do to me.
Well, I reckon you were terrific. Sue had it coming to her in a big way.
Well, maybe old Muir will go easy on us when we tell him about the letters.
I don't really want to go into all that.
Mike, we're going to have to. Sue's probably in there right now making everything sound much worse.
Oh, I'm gonna get expelled.
I won't go that far.
If I don't pass my HSC this year, I'm never gonna hear the end of it from Gran and my parents. She's already threatened to send my other grandma in the country. If she does, I'll never get to see you.
Well, why don't we just say that I hit her? I don't care if I don't get my HSC.
I don't think that's fair.
No, I couldn't let you do that.
Anyway, Sue's probably in there now telling them that Jane did it.
Just say she was wrong. She thought it was Jane, but it was me.
Wouldn't it be better if we refused to admit who it was? I mean, we all stick together. They couldn't expel all of us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, what difference does it make? We're still going to get in trouble.
Sue has had to have treatment in the sick bay. I warn you, Mr. Muir is going to look on this very, very severely.
Oh, I will get expelled.
Look, I know it comes as a real shock to you, Madge, but honestly, these things really don't matter.
What does matter is that I thought underneath everything they still loved each other. Apparently not. After 50 years, all they've got between them is anger and bitterness.
Well, I think they've just been taking each other for granted for too long. I suppose love's like anything else. If you don't look after it, it can wear out.
Huh. It's supposed to last forever, isn't it?
I'm sure it can, if it's cared for and kept new. See, that's what they need, something to renew that first burning passion.
Oh, Clive, I do think they're past the stage of burning passion, dear.
Oh, yeah, but if they can be made to remember why they fell in love in the first place, I reckon they might find it's all still there.
Yes, but the sad thing is that neither of them wants to try anymore. I mean, if I could just get them to sit down and talk to each other...
Sorry if it's a bit late, but Paul got caught up.
No worries.
Everything all right, Madge?
Oh, yes, fine. How's the job going?
Great.
Coping with the computer?
Well, I've worked for him before, so it wasn't a problem.
Lucky you.
I better get back.
Yeah, before Paul Legree sends his bloodhounds after you.
Oh, he's not too bad. I'm slowly bringing him into line.
Looks as though she's setting her cap for the boss. It wouldn't be the first time.
There's no point taking your frustrations out on Susan.
No, I know, Clive. I'm sorry. It's just that my world seems to have turned upside down at the moment. Things keep getting taken away from me. My husband, my son, and now my sense of who I am.
You are a very fine person, and nobody can take that away from you.
I've already heard Sue's version of what happened. Now I'd like to hear yours.
It was me, Mr. Muir. I was
It was
the one-
nothing much. Just a bit of a disagreement.
Between who and whom exactly?
Between all of us.
The four of you against Sue.
It was me.
No,
hit
I
Sue.
can't you do that.
Look, it was all of us.
Sue's already told me that the four of you had attacked her, but I was reluctant to believe that of you.
She told you what?
That the four of you physically attacked her.
She's lying.
Well, I'm afraid it's become quite clear that she isn't. She's very badly bruised, and the four of you have admitted to ganging up on her.
Yeah, but no... Well, she tripped over a bag, that's all.
I found Sue unconscious. When she came to, she was terrified of being bashed again. You deny she was hit?
No. But only once and by one of us.
By which one?
We won't say.
No, we're in this together.
Well, I can only accept Sue's version of the matter. I'll have to contact your parents. In my book, this sort of behaviour deserves expulsion.
Yes, I'll come at once.
I've been thinking, Madge, there's got to be some way to make your parents start appreciating one another.
Oh, I'm sorry, Clive. Something else has come up. Could you manage here alone for a while?
Where are you going?
I'm going to murder Charlene.
Well, when you've done that, I've got some ideas about your mum and dad.
I might just murder them as well.
What do you think we should do?
Do?
I know we were talking about divorce.
You never meant to go through with it, did you? It was all a lot of bluff.
Who says? Of course I was going through with it. Who'd want to stay married to a cantankerous old man like you?
Well, then you needn't worry now, need you?
Don't give a hoot that we were living in sin all those years. I'm too ashamed to hold my head up in public. You took a young girl down, Ramsay, and you ruined her.
Yeah. Well, you're a ruin now, all right.
Hello. I'm not stopping. I just popped in to say hello.
Hello.
I've got to pick out some clothes.
I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
Anywhere to get away from you nagging and carrying on. Seems to me the sooner we finish, the better.
Oh, it's okay, Grandma.
He hates me. He was so much in love.
Oh, I don't think he really hates you.
Then why else does he treat me the way he does?
You're pretty rough on him, too.
Well, only because he's been so hard to live with these last few years. I don't know what happened, Shane. He used to be such fun. And he loved me. Truly he did. He'd do anything for me. He used to say to me, Edna, you're the prettiest girl in the district. It's what it is, you know. I'm not pretty anymore, not young. Want to throw me away like a worn-out glove.
Oh, I don't think that's it, Grandma. He's got older, too.
Yes. He used to be so handsome, so strong. Do you know, he used to be able to pick me up as though I weighed nothing, and he could run with me in his arms, and oh, I loved him so much.
How long since you've let him see that? When was the last time you told him you loved him?
He wouldn't be interested, as plain as day he doesn't love me anymore. Well, I'm not going to waste any more years on him. He's right, you know. The sooner we go our own separate ways, the better for both of us.
I still don't know why a young bloke like you would want to take out my missus. I mean, Edna.
Oh, it was a good night.
You've got strange taste in women, lad.
Well, you chose her once yourself, Mr. Ramsay.
Oh, it was different. She had real sparkle then, but it soon wore off. Well, have you heard the good news? She's not my wife at all.
Yeah, Madge told me.
Didn't think she'd want to spread it around.
Oh, Madge and I are good friends. I think she'd appreciate it if everyone didn't get to hear about it, though.
Yeah, well, there's no point in keeping it a secret. And I'll have to let the young ladies know I'm free now, won't I?
True, and I suppose Edna will want the men to know she is.
I don't think many blokes will be interested.
I don't know. She's a lot of fun to be with.
Now, listen, lad, I've always enjoyed a laugh and a joke. But Edna, well, all she wants to do is nag. And I think what she was like one time.
Really special, huh?
My golden girl, I used to call her. Her smile would light up a room. Every lad in the district wanted Edna.
Yeah, but you were the lucky one.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it when she wanted me to. And when I think of the fun we had together, nothing else seemed to matter. Where's it all gone?
I reckon it's all still there if you'd look for it.
No. She doesn't care tuppence for me now. She's made that pretty clear. That's a pity, but it's all gone.
Really, Charlene, I don't know how you could do this to me. You know how much I've got on my mind at the moment.
Mrs. Mitchell, it wasn't just Charlene.
That doesn't make any difference, Scott. It just means that you all behaved irresponsibly.
Dad, it was nothing. It was just a tussle, that's all.
I would have thought you were a little old to be sort of fighting in the playground like a bunch of little hooligans.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Muir hasn't been able to contact all the parents or guardians concerned, but he'd like to see you now.
Sue's been lying her head off.
You have to let me tell them it was me that hit her. There's no point. Mr. Muir wouldn't believe you now anyway. He's convinced it's a gang bashing and that's it. So we're all gonna cop it.
We've discussed the situation at some length. My initial feeling was that you all deserved very severe punishment, even expulsion. However, Mr. White has argued that this incident is quite out of character for the four of you, and has convinced me that expulsion would be too severe a measure to take. But I want you to realize that I will not turn a blind eye to violence in my school. Is that understood? If there's any repetition of this sort of behavior, then you can expect the worst. As for now, you'll have a detention of 1 hour every night for a month. During this time, and in all your recess periods, you'll clean up the schoolyard.
What?
Thanks, Mr. Muir.
You may wish to impose further punishment yourself. I hope you feel that the matter's been handled fairly.
Yes, of course. I can't say that any of us can quite accept Sue Parker's
Well,
version
it's
of what
been
happened.
dealt with as far as I'm concerned. Of course, it's up to Sue's parents as to whether they wish to take the matter any further. And I hope the point has been made that hooliganism will not be tolerated in this school.
Just to say squash things, Clive, and same again for Grandad.
Shane, I'd rather you didn't call me Granddad. Why don't you just make it Dad?
I've always called you Grandad.
Yeah, I know, but things are different now. Anyway, what if I'm trying to chat up some young dolly bird and you come up and call me Granddad? Kill a bloke's chance of stone dead.
Instead of trying to chat up some young dolly bird, you should be asking Grandma to marry you.
You off your rocker? Anyway, if I did ask her, she'd only say no. She's glad to be rid of me.
Oh, that's not true.
So what'd you do with the body?
What?
You were going to murder Charlene.
Oh, yes, I probably will when she gets home tonight. Do you know that she and Mike and Jane and Scott all ganged up on Sue Parker? They actually bashed the girl.
No, I don't believe that. Not those kids. They're not the type.
Yeah, well, none of us wanted to believe it either. That's apparently what happened. It's not one thing, it's another.
God, if you and Shane are going to nag me here, I might as well go home. Why don't you all just lay off? Eden and me have made up our minds. Nothing's going to change them.
Oh, stubborn old so-and-so.
Worry no more, Madge. I have a plan.
Oh, no, Clive, I've had enough of your plans to last me a lifetime. Besides, you heard what he said. They've made up their minds. They just don't love each other anymore.
I don't believe that's true.
No, neither do I.
Why not?
Oh, I had a bit of a talk with Grandma this morning. She's really upset. You can tell that she still cares about him.
Same here with Dan. We've just got to make them admit that they still love each other.
That's easier said than done.
As I said, I've got a plan. I mean, one that's going to work. Would I make promises I wouldn't keep?
Yes.
I'll rephrase that.
Oh, I didn't know you'd be home for lunch. Setting for one looks so lonely.
I bought a pie on the way home. You think I could read this in peace now?
I don't care what you do.
Yeah. That's what I told that young bloke
What young bloke?
at the pub. Your boyfriend.
Clive?
I told him you wouldn't care what I did. He tried to tell me you had fun the other night.
Oh, we did. He's a card. Reminds me of Basil Hopkins.
Who?
You know, his mum and dad owned that big farm near Willow Crossing. He took me to the Mingalong Cup dance the first night we saw each other.
Oh, yeah. That bloke was stripping short of a bob.
Basil? No, he wasn't. You just thought that because you were jealous.
Well, I know he wasn't good enough for you. The minute I saw you with him, I knew you deserved something better.
Like you?
Yeah. It's truth you looked pretty that night, Edna.
You kept cutting in on Basil.
He couldn't dance to save his life.
But you could. You were the best in the district. All the girls knew it.
Yeah. I reckon we made quite a pair. Pity things have changed along the way.
Perhaps they haven't changed really. Perhaps we just think they have.
No, we might as well face facts. Whatever we had, we lost along the way.
I still think we should tell Mr. Muir the truth, Mike.
Well, what's the point? He's not going to believe it.
Well, Sue's got away with another lie, and you guys are all in trouble because of me.
Look, we're all in it together.
It was me that hit her. Nan's gonna hit the roof when she finds out.
Well, that's all the more reason why we should all take the blame. Look, it's over now, Jane. We've only got the detention. That's not going to kill you, is it?
Yeah, I just hope Sue doesn't cause any more trouble.
She won't want her parents to know she wrote those letters. I think she'll just keep quiet now.
Could you get these accounts out for me tomorrow, please, Susan?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Still worrying about that business at the school?
Oh, yes. Jim and I still find it hard to believe it of Scott and the others that they'd gang together and bash a girl.
But after what you told me about the letters she wrote, I can't say I blame them. I'd feel like swinging one at her myself.
Oh, yes, I can understand their anger, but to gang up like that...
Quite good for the time.
Yes, certainly.
Daniel's Corporation. May I tell who's calling? Just one moment. It's for you, Helen. Mr. Parker, Sue's father.
Good afternoon, Mr. Parker. Yes, that's right. Well, Scott's father and I intend to talk to him about it tonight. Oh, I see. Well, surely that isn't necessary. Can't we get together and discuss this? All right, we'll talk then. Goodbye.
What do you have to say?
He's very angry. He's been in touch with his solicitor.
Solicitor?
He's going to sue everyone concerned with his daughter's assault.